The county's requesting $25,000 full cash behind all charges.
You think that's funny?
I think that's hilarious.
We weren't done.
Hope I see him in the street.
Bring him in. I'm holding him in contempt.
Michael Ray is charged with 4 counts, including criminal trespass and second-degree assault. The prosecutor suggests Ray's bail amount based on the crime in the defendant's history. He laughs at the prosecutors, the two of them being women during the sentencing. They did not find that funny.
The county's requesting $25,000 full cash behind all charges.
You think that's funny?
I think that's hilarious.
We weren't done.
Ray may believe that $25,000 is excessive, but sarcasm will not get him a reduction, and the judge will let him know.
All right, so bond is $50,000. No bail credit, danger to community. Thinks these are funny charges. He's lucky I didn't hold him in contempt.
She increased the bail amount to $50,000 due to her demeanor. But as Ray returns to the corridor, he has something else to say.
Hope I see him in the street.
Bring him in. I'm holding him in contempt. Adding charges.
Ray's language isn't the only thing that has irritated the judge. Court officials say the defendant has also given her the middle finger.
30 days to serve on contempt for flipping me off twice. If we bring him back in, he's just going to get another 30 days for doing something else.
He was brought back and words were exchanged, which resulted in their final decision: 100 days in jail and $50,000 bail.
Oh, here he comes. Sir, I'm holding you in contempt for what you did.
What you holding me in?
And so...
You shut playing.
All right, you can take him back. 100 days to serve.
100 days to serve? Okay.
Yeah.
For what? Because of 2 EPOs and criminal mission case?
He's done.
He could walk away without making matters worse, but he chooses a different method. He threatened the judges as he was led out.
I think we need to...
Yeah.
Can we bring him back?
He's got to be charged. Yes.
In about 3 minutes, 4 serious charges have grown to a grand total of 10. Tobias Roman's sentencing is going on in Bakersfield, California. The 27-year-old was charged with multiple offenses, including attempted robbery, threatening to terrorize, displaying a deadly weapon, and being in a shopping mall. The judge requests that he stand, but he refuses and threatens him.
Roman, stand up.
I can't stand up right now. Am I right here?
Stand up, Roman.
When he gets to his feet, the judge asks him a standard procedural question about his true name.
Mr. Roman, what is your true and correct name?
Tobias, my first name. That's it. Giggles or Tobias. That's it. Don't call me nothing else.
Although his street name is Giggles, the crimes he is accused of are not amusing.
This time I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Roman. The charges, Mr. Roman, are attempted robbery. Hey, Mr. Roman, you need to be quiet.
Yeah, you need to be quiet.
He interrupts the judge during the sentencing, and the judge tells him to be quiet. But Tobias is disruptive. The judge then issues a warning to Tobias.
You got one more chance, and then you're going to be removed from the courtroom. That'll be your choice. You need to leave.
See, I'm gonna murder you when I see you. See, I'm gonna murder you when I see you.
The judge heard that comment. Tobias Roman later pled not guilty to threatening a public official and was sentenced to prison. Except for threatening with intent to terrorize, all of his original charges were dismissed, and he pled no contest and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Video shows the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice in Detroit, Michigan for Amanda Kosel's sentencing.
There's a lot of things that you can do, and your life doesn't have to be over because of a poor choice. You just have to accept responsibility for it and find a way to make something positive out of a very negative situation.
Amanda Kosel was found guilty of driving under the influence and causing a head-on collision that killed 31-year-old Jerome Zerker and severely injured his fiancée, Brittany Johnson. Before sentencing, the court will hear a powerful impact statement from the victim's children, read by Jerome's sister, Doreen.
Amanda, look what you did to my life. You ruined everything I had, like my dad's life.
Amanda appears devastated by Doreen's words, but the judge appears to hear some snickering from Kosel's family in the gallery.
You can go too. Whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member, this is a court of law. You cannot come down to the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice and act any way you want to act. Because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail.
As evidence, the defendant's mother is seen exiting the court, holding back tears.
Ma'am, you are being taken into custody for criminal contempt. Your disruptive and disrespectful behavior disrupted today's proceedings, and you, ma'am, are going to the Wayne County Jail for 93 days for direct criminal contempt. It'll be the sentence of this court that you will serve 3 to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. If there's nothing further, that concludes this matter.
As for Amanda, she was sentenced to serve 3 to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections, but ended up serving only 3 years in total. As for Amanda's mother, Donna, she spends the night in jail and appears before the judge the following morning and seems to have learned a serious lesson.
Ms. Coulson, is there something you'd like to say?
Yes, I deeply apologize for what I did. I was under a lot of stress. And I deeply apologize for what I did in your court. I just needed to get out. And it's been very hard for me this year, and I know for the other family. And I'm so sorry for what I did. And I know it was wrong, and I apologize.
I know people watch a lot of shows on TV where you see different things happening in make-believe courtrooms that give people a skewed sense of reality, but this is real life here, and we just can't have people behaving like that. It can't be tolerated. So I will modify your sentence for direct criminal contempt from 93 days to 1 day with credit for time served, and you should be released today.
God bless you. Thank you. And I apologize very solely and for the other family.
Jeremy Christian was found guilty in 2017 of killing 2 men and injuring a third on a Portland train. Christian was on a crowded train when he went on a racial rant towards 2 young women. Unfortunately, the situation deteriorated, and Christian stabbed and killed 2 men while critically injuring a third. Christian fled the crime scene, but train passengers followed him and he was apprehended about a mile away.
I'm happy as a mother. Hopefully this mother dies.
Now at the sentencing, one of the victims gives a victim impact statement.
To Mr. Jeremy Christian, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a waste of breath. And when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot.
See you there. You ain't gonna be there either. You ain't gonna be there either. My whole city. George Floyd. George Floyd. I should've. Everybody knows you're a liar. Everybody knows you're a liar.
After Christian was escorted out of the courtroom, he was sentenced to life in prison without parole.